Donald Trump threatens to take Greenland by military force. Now labeled as a rogue nation by the international community, America has now refocused its sights on Greenland. Greenland is a self-regulating Dutch territory that has caught the eyes of President Trump since his first term in office. The cited reason by the Trump administration for the acquisition of Greenland is a national security issue. It should be noted that the term national security is an extremely vague term and could be applied to anything. President Trump's latest threats to forcibly seize Greenland via military action has prompted both European countries, but specifically Denmark, to threaten to end the NATO alliance, an alliance that has been in existence since 1949. With President Trump recently hinting that military action is always an option, geopolitical analysts have been sounding alarm bells and pushing the most likely ramifications of President Trump's decision to forcibly annex Greenland if military action is taken, and that consequence is an irreversible chain reaction of events that will permanently change the global order. With Greenland being rich in rare earth minerals, critical minerals, as well as oil and gas, it appears that these variables, in conjunction with the fact that both Russia and China operating in and around Greenland, have sparked fury within the Trump administration. For China, their reason for being in Greenland is for the mining and extraction of natural resources, while for Russia appears to be operating in Greenland because of LNG, liquefied natural gas, as well as oil. In the case of Russia, the exploration of the Arctic region is nothing new, as we have been periodically covering Russia's moves in the Arctic since 2023. Greenland is also a strategic location in the Arctic because of the commercial shipping lanes, deep water ports, and the opportunity to expand logistical opportunities in the region. Making the perceived ability to annex Greenland by President Trump even more justifiable, the American military has Thule Air Base located in the northwestern part of Greenland, which houses an estimated 150 military personnel. Our position at VEDA World News. If President Trump decides to utilize the American military to forcibly annex Greenland from Denmark, it very well be the end of the NATO alliance, but even more than that, the forced annex of Greenland by Donald Trump could very well force other NATO members to militarily retaliate against the Trump administration due to the Article 5 stipulation that should one NATO member get militarily attacked, then all other NATO member countries shall come to the aid of that country. The status of America being labeled as a rogue nation has increased the level of mistrust among other nations within the international community, but President Trump's actions will eventually lead to America finding itself ever more isolated in a multipolar world. We can take this position because there is an influx of wild cards inserted into the playing decks because of President Trump's decisions to deploy the American military to kidnap Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife this past Saturday.